Whoa, I see the tail.
I was gonna put that.
Do you know what kind it is?
I think it's the decayed brown.
You think decay's brown? Okay, oh yeah. Okay, you guys are good to go on that.
Got it.
There you go. So, this is a decay's brown snake, not to be confused with the brown snake they have in Australia, which is a very bad venomous one. This looks like a large female. It's about as big as they get, and this one has some really good colors. So Pinky Pepper figured she knew who this was, but my children have to give verification. Once I or Mama Pepper verify that it's harmless, they're free to capture it and check it out, but I'm not going to throw life or death situations into the discernment of an 11-year-old or a 8-year-old, 9-year-old,
Or
3-year-old. Yeah. So they can find snakes, they can tell me about them, and when we do, we'll get some verification before we grab them. Beautiful snake though. Looks like about as big as they get. Looks like a nice female. It's got a wonderful coloration, and those are fine. They're actually good. Let's go let it go in the garden. How's that sound?
Good.
All right. Thank you, Pinky.
Yeah, I thought it was a lizard because I saw a lizard over there.
Okay.
And it was right here.
But this one doesn't have any legs.
I know.
And how's Patience doing?
Good.
What did I do to help her out a little bit today?
Trimmed her back cubs a little bit.
So I started working on some trimming. If you guys saw them before, they were, boy, 3 inches longer?
Something. Probably.
Yeah. So kids are still working with her, and honestly, probably the best pony we could have got, huh? Not too little. Real nice attitude. You guys still like her, right?
Yeah.
There's a view of those hooves.
Compared to the front one.
Yeah, I still gotta trim back the fronts. But alright, keep doing your thing. I'm gonna go finish up this project. So I guess I really didn't introduce anything this time. Pretty much my garden area is, or was, wild just a couple of years ago. And whatever area I don't actively suppress turns back into wild. This is even one of my raised beds. Right in here. I gotta pull all those weeds. We'll give them to the sheep. They'll eat them and we'll go from there. But my normal way of doing things sometimes is taking a hoe and just scraping back the top layer of the soil, removing all of that stuff, and then heavily mulching it. And then where I want to plant, I'll pull the mulch back, put a, hey guys, no more of that. Set that down. I put in enough. We're just watering a bit, and then we're gonna let it be. Set that down, Bug. I said no more. ¿Qué dices? Lift it up and set it on top. Put it back nice. There you go. Now you guys can take turn watering for a bit and then we're going to be done. But I'd pull back the mulch, add a layer of rock, and then fill in the middle with various growing medium, compost, rabbit manure, topsoil, whatever it may be. Here, I wanted to do some Ruth Stout potatoes where you're growing them in straw on top of the soil. The reason that I wanted to do that is the actual soil here is incredibly hard, and I wanted everything in my actual regular garden area to be able to be used for other plants. We're also going to do probably some more regular potatoes, some sweet potatoes, and other things too. Got different other tubers too, like Jerusalem artichokes, sunchokes in here. But I thought, you know what, let's start off in our woods. Let's get some of the rocks out. I sort them by small, medium, and large. These are all our large ones. The medium ones will be used on a rock fence behind me on the west side of the garden. The small ones will be used in our rock pillar fence. And hey, no more spraying. So they all have uses. They're all on our property, and I want the areas that I'm working through where our animals are going to be grazing to be better. Those rocks aren't really going to help anything grow out in the pastures. So we did some of that today. The boys also found some morels while we were out there. Got this stuff up here now, and then I burned it down, kind of just the weeds in the area, to number one, burn up any seeds they have, and number two, to either kill or severely stunt the things that were growing. Then by hopefully suppressing them with a lot of straw, they're not going to be able to thrive. Perhaps they'll still poke through here at some point, but they're not going to be able to thrive. So hopefully this Ruth Stout potato growing method will be able to help us kind of tame some of the wild stuff here. And as time goes on, we're going to have to take care of all this other stuff kind of through here. Yeah, there you go. But just one more thing of taming what we already have. And then a lot of the chickweed, I kind of let it be used as a winter cover crop for some of my raised beds with some other stuff. It's edible. We like it. It does well. And as you could see from the children, they liked it too, didn't they? Tie another one onto it and then pull it probably actually to this T-post. Here's one too for you. Monster truck is putting some stuff back on this tree. This plum tree and the two next to it are actually the first YouTube payout I ever got. I bought some plum trees. You can see they're actually setting tiny fruit here. Maybe you can see. I see tiny fruit there. And this one was up against a fence last year, so I got nibbled on that one. So you may need one more thing to tie onto it. But he's helping with the structure by tying it in a couple different directions and bringing some of the limbs back out where we want them. Another thing is I did prune these in the winter, but like for instance, I'm not going to want anything growing from here down, so I can just take these, and if I go like this, all these would have been branches. Instead, now they're all bare up to about here. You want to try it from here down, son? Just pick them off. You can pick them off one at a time or strip them off like that. But all those ones there, I don't really want branches that I got to prune later. So where I see these things starting, I can just pinch them off. And if I see them with fruit, and they're ones I'm going to save for fruit, you know, I can leave them. But we're not at the stage we're going to be saving these for fruit now anyway. That's just a nice little way to save yourself of cutting a whole bunch of twigs later. I don't need a branch coming out right down here. Don't need one here, or here, or here, or here. So all those can just be pinched off. And as the tree matures, you know, it will be setting fruit from areas like that too. You probably can't see it there, but there's 2 or 3 little fruit there as well. So in the future, I can leave some of those. But once you kind of know what kind of a structure you're looking for, what kind of a shape of a tree you want, that's probably high enough up, son.
Yeah.
You can just kind of knock some of those down, and it'll help you not have to do as much pruning later. So a little bit more kind of random life fit in there with snakes, a snake, and then just the kids working with their horse, which they're still doing over there. One of them's leading another one, and they're just going around. And then that footage of our lawnmowers at first too, with the sheep and stuff running around, mowing down the yard, keeping the grass short. They help in the areas they can, but I'm not going to turn them loose in my garden area, so hopefully this will work. And if you're wondering about the boys' hair, yeah, we were taking it all down to nothing. So Bugger's got a little bit of nothing. Monster truck here, he's just got a little sprout, and it's just fun for now. It'll probably be off pretty soon. Oh yeah, we're done? Hey, we're going to shut down the video.
Hello.
Don't you want to tell them thank you for watching?
Thank you for watching. Bug out. Thank you for watching.